Hello children, welcome to the online class of science. Children, you know that all living beings need food for energy. And why do we need energy? We need energy to do all the activities, right? Now, we should know from where do we get this energy? We get this energy from the food, okay? But when? Only when this food is digested in our body, right? So today we will learn about digestion. This is chapter 2 and we shall be doing chapter part 1 of this lesson. So let us start. So what is digestion? Okay, see, our body needs energy to perform all our daily activities, right? We need energy to do all the work, all the to even to play, to study, everything. Okay, now to get this energy we eat food, right? But our body cannot directly use the food to get this energy. That is to be digested. Okay, the food that we eat like rice, chapati, dal, right? Okay, whatever we eat, whatever food we eat, that should be digested, then only we get the energy. Okay, so the the food should be broken down into simple form. Okay, when it is broken down in the simple form, that process is called digestion, right? So you can say the process of breaking down of food into simple form inside our body is called digestion. See, whenever we eat the food, that is to be digested, and after digestion only we get the energy. This digested food is then taken to all parts of our body by the blood, and then we feel energetic, we get the energy. You understood? The food is essential for the living beings, right? We eat food and then that food is to be digested. Okay, and the process of digestion means the food that we eat is broken down into a simple form, and then it can be absorbed by our body. Okay, now this digestion is done by a system called digestive system. In our body there are different systems. Okay, like circulatory system, muscular system, skeletal system. So from that we will be learning about the digestive system, because digestive system only helps in the digestion of the food. Okay, so we can say that digestion in our body takes place in a digestive, or we can call it as a digestive system. Now this digestion takes place in number of steps. Okay, and many organs are involved in this system. Okay, like mouth, then food pipe, then stomach, then small intestine, then large intestine, and also some glands are also involved in this, like salivary gland, liver, pancreas. Okay, so these are all the organs. What I told, these are all the organs, and they all make up the digestive system. We shall study one by one about all these organs and how they help in the digestion. See here. See, the digestion process goes in this manner. First of all, the mouth, then esophagus. Esophagus means a food pipe. The food pipe is also known as esophagus. Then the food comes into the stomach. After the stomach, it goes into the small intestine, then into the large intestine, and then out from anus, the unwanted, undigested food that we call it as a waste, that is thrown out of the body. So now we are going to learn how the digestion process goes in all these organs one by one, right? How it happens, how it functions, right? So see, and this is the diagram of the digestive system. You can see right from the mouth. Okay, see, salivary glands are there. Salivary glands gives us saliva in the mouth. Okay, then our in the oral cavity means our mouth, right? In that we have teeth, then tongue. Okay, when we eat in our mouth, when we bite bite our food, then we chew our food, and then the food goes from the food pipe into the stomach. The process of digestion takes place from here onwards, and then it goes to the small intestine, and then large intestine, and then from the anus the waste is removed. Okay, now let us see how this process takes place. So first of all, digestion in the mouth. What happens when first of all we take a bite and chew our food? So when we chew our food, our teeth break the food into simple pieces. You know, right? We must chew our food nicely. So when we chew our food, what happens? The saliva, okay, which is there in our mouth, that mixes up with the food. Okay, that mixes up with the food, and also our tongue helps to mix the food with the saliva. Okay, and after chewing and after mixing of the saliva with our food, the food becomes soft, right? The food becomes soft, and then only we swallow it, right? Swallow it means it goes into the food pipe. Okay, and this is also helped by the tongue. So our tongue helps the food to push into a thin and long tube called the food pipe, also called as esophagus. Understood, children? So when the food is chewed nicely in our mouth, saliva mixes up with the food, makes it soft. Chewing also makes it soft, and tongue also helps to mix the food with the saliva, and then it pushes down into the food pipe or esophagus. Right, children? After that, what happens? See here. Then from the food pipe, the food comes into the stomach, right? This is the picture of the stomach. You can see, you know, our stomach is the bag like organ. Okay, it is a bag like organ, and it is soft also. Okay, it doesn't have any bones in it. Okay, so from the food pipe the food passes into the stomach. Now, what happens in the stomach? In the stomach, again, food mixes up with more digestive juices. There are more digestive juices in our stomach. They again mixes up with the food. And these juices start to break down proteins and fats into simpler substances. You know, the uh, we eat protein, carbohydrates, fats. Okay, so when the food comes into the stomach, the juices start to break down whatever proteins we have eaten, whatever fats we have eaten, into the simple substances. And you know, the food remains in the stomach for up to 3 or 4 hours. Okay, and then it passes to the small intestine. Okay, until then, until now, I have told you about the food that comes into the small intestine. Further, I'll be telling you in the next part what happens to the food after it goes into the small intestine. Till then, take care. I take your leave. Thank you.